Hello everyone, welcome to the presentation on the history of artificial intelligence year-wise overview. I'm delighted to take you through the journey of AI from its early foundations all the way to the cutting-edge developments we see today. Let's get started. This is the roadmap for the presentation. So, we will start with pre-1950s foundations. AI didn't just pop up in 1956. It was built on a deep foundation of mathematics, logic, and philosophy. One of the pivotal figures is Alan Turing, who in 1936 introduced the concept of universal Turing machine, essentially formalizing the idea that a machine could, in principle, perform any computational task. Around the same time, McCulloch and Pitts developed a mathematical model of neuron, laying the groundwork for what we call neural networks. Beyond mathematics, philosophical discussions on the nature of thought, reasoning, and mind, spanning from Aristotle to Descartes, influenced early debate on whether machines could ever truly think. Even mechanical automata built in earlier centuries hinted at artificial creatures performing complex actions. These threads combine to set the stage for modern AI research. So now we will move towards 1950s birth of AI. In 1950s, AI began to take shape as a formal field. In 1950, Alan Turing published his famous paper Computing Machinery and Intelligence, where he proposed what we now call the Turing test, a thought experience to judge a machine's ability to exhibit intelligent behavior indistinguishable from a human. Then in 1956, a group of researchers at Dartmouth Conference, notably John McCarthy, Marvin Minsky, Claude Shannon, and Nathan Rochester coined the term artificial intelligence. This event is often referred to as the official birth of AI. Early programs like Logic Curiosity demonstrated that computers could prove mathematical theorem and that sparked high optimism. Many scientists believe machines would soon match or surpass human intelligence within a generation. Let's move to 1960s growth and early AI programs. As we enter the 1960s, AI research gained traction. In 1961, Unimation introduced industrial robot arm, showing the synergy between robotics and AI. By 1963, prominent figures like Marvin Minsky and Seymour Papert established the MIT AI Lab, which became a hotspot for symbolic AI research in pioneering ideas in robotics. Around 1966, Joseph created Eliza, an early text-based chatbot that used pattern matching to mimic a physiotherapist's responses. Although it was relatively simple, it amazed people at the time, suggesting that machines might soon understand human language. Then, Terry Winograd's SHRDLU and the late 1960s demonstrated natural language understanding within a constrained block word, showcasing the potential for computers to pass and act on written commands. These projects fuel confidence that AI would continue to progress rapidly. In 1970s was first AI winter. Despite the excitement of 1960s, the 1970s brought the first major AI winter. Essentially, researchers had overpromised the speed at which AI would reach human-level reasoning and undelivered tangible results. Coupled with limited computing power, many early ideas couldn't be implemented on a practical scale. One noteworthy project from this era was Mycin, a medical expert system developed in the mid of 1970s. It showed that knowledge based, rule driven systems could offer medical diagnosis and recommendation. However, MySyn and similar projects remained largely confined to research due to high cost and difficulties in real world adoptions. As a result, government and institutional funding cuts soon followed, coining the term AI winter to describe the decline in enthusiasm and resources. Next generation in 1980s, that was expert system era. 1980s saw a commercial revival of AI through expert systems. Programs like Dendril helped chemists analyze molecular structures, while XCON at DEC configured computer system using massive set of if-then rules. These systems were part of the symbolic paradigm, relying on a knowledge-based expert rules and an interference engine to draw conclusions. This approach found success in niche areas, offering real business value. However, as knowledge base grew, maintaining them became a nightmare. The systems were quite brittle. Any slight change could break the logic. By the late 1980s, many system experts projects faced scaling issues and high development costs, leading to a second AI winter when interest and funding warmed again. 1990s, that is the generation in which there was the rise of machine learning. In the 1990s, AI shifted focus toward machine learning, the idea that computers could learn from data rather than rely solely on hand-coded rules. Techniques like Bayesian networks and hidden Markov models gained ground for dealing with uncertainty and sequence data. There was also revival of neural networks, sometimes called connectionism, that leverage backpropagation to learn from examples. Improved hardware with faster CPUs and the early use of GPUs helped accelerate training times. Then came a crowning moment in 1997 when IBM's Deep Blue defeated world chess champion Gary through. Though Deep Blue used a specialized approach, combined brute force search and expert heuristic, and symbolized AI's growing capability to tackle complex problems, regaining broader interest in AI research. Next generation, that was in 2000s, data and online revolution. With the 2000s, the internet expanded rapidly, generating massive amount of user data from search queries to social media interactions. This data flood gave machine learning algorithms a rich playground. Statistical methods like support vector machine decision tree and ensemble techniques like random forest thrived with abundant training examples. Tech giants such as Google, Amazon, and Microsoft heavily invested in machine learning for applications like search ranking, then recommendation engine, and targeted advertising. Next generation, that is in 2010, deep learning breakthrough. The 2010s ushered in the deep learning revolution starting in 2012 when AlexNet, a convolutional neural network created by Hinton and team, dominated the ImageNet competition, drastically lowering error rates in image recognition. This success made convolutional neural network mainstream for tasks like computer vision. Meanwhile, recurrent neural networks (RNNs) and LSTMs improved speech recognition and natural language processing. A major highlight was AlphaGo in 2016, using deep learning to defeat the world champion of Go, one of the most complex board games. The momentum continued with the transformer architecture introduced in 2017, revolutionizing NLP by replacing recurrence with attention mechanisms. These breakthroughs established deep learning as the driving force behind AI's most impressive feat. Next generation, that is 2020, represent transformers and cutting-edge AI. Today, transformer-based models dominate AI research, especially in natural language processing. GPT-3 and its successors like GPT-4 demonstrate astonishing language understanding and generation capabilities, powering systems like ChatGPT. Meanwhile, multimodal AI, where models handle text, images, and more, has emerged through tools like DALL-E and Stable Diffusion, enabling text to image generation and advanced image captioning. We now see AI making a tangible, real world impact. Autonomous vehicle process sensor data on the fly. Healthcare AI assist in medical imaging and diagnostics, and recommendation system personalize content for billions of users worldwide. Nonetheless, this technology raise ethical and practical concerns about data privacy, algorithm bias, and massive compute and energy consumptions required to train such large models. As AI continue to expand, addressing these issues is crucial. Let's discuss about state of the art. Let's take a closer look at the state of the art in AI. First, transformer-based models remain the forefront. GPT-4 and Google's PALM push language generation and understanding to new heights. We also have multimodal models like Clip and Dolly, which integrate text and images, enabling text to image generation. In reinforcement learning systems like AlphaZero, learn, chase, and go through pure self play without human examples, while advanced robotic solutions tackle complex real world problems. For navigation and manipulation, real world AI deployment abound. Self-driving cars harness sensor fusion and learning algorithms, healthcare AI diagnostic decisions with impressive accuracy, and recommendation engines deliver highly personalized content. However, key challenges persist. Resource intensity is enormous for large scale training. There are ethical and privacy worries, and there is a push toward neurosymbolic or hybrid solutions that combine deep learning pattern recognition with symbolic logic's interpretability. Furthermore, federated learning offers a path to train models on distributed data while protecting privacy. So, this is all about the history of AI. Thank you so much for patiently listening to this video.